This is another interesting Cointelegraph and CoinDesk. I'm telling you, we're watching the mainstream news being created through crypto or through CoinDesk and Cointelegraph, the new financial news, right? So if we think that crypto is this massive new like established sector of the financial world, which I think it's going to be, and it is, right? $1 trillion market. We got up to 2 trillion. It's established. But if we think that's going to be solidified, it comes with all the other territory too. We have to have our own news stations, our own like news websites. We have to have all of that, right? And Cointelegraph and CoinDesk are that. They are the biggest right now. But they have this kind of exclusive thing. They're getting more and more exclusive stuff. And this is kind of a look into what happened at Davos, the World Economic Forum event. One thing I noticed right here, Ripple's team rented out office space at the World Economic Forum conference to conduct meetings and business during the conference. So sometimes conferences will have rooms you can rent out for meetings and you know, to do business, just because all the important people are in one place at one time and it makes it easy. But they did that. They chose to buy office space at the World Economic Forum event. Who were they doing business with is what I want to know. Who were they doing business with, and who were they having meetings with that they needed to rent out office space at Davos? I think that's peculiar in my opinion. We did have the managing director of Ripple. Sorry, where is it here? We have the video that we're going to play. The managing director at Ripple right here. Let's take a look at what he says and how he expects Ripple to go and XRP to go in 2023. So here we go. Watch this. This clip is 1 minute. Here we go.
You guys have weathered a lot of noise over the last couple of years. What does 2023 look like for the organization and the uptake of XRP and Ripple in general?
Sure. Well, we're excited about 2023. You know, we'll continue to hire, but selectively. We're not naive to the fact that the macro environment is continuing to be challenged. We'll continue to focus internationally. We've been doing that for some time. Brad, all of us are out there talking about that piece of it, so the international build will continue. We need to get our core business right and continue to grow that dramatically. And then focus, as I mentioned, on other important initiatives like CBDCs, carbon credits, and make sure that we don't get too distracted with too many new exciting things that would take away from kind of proving the use case in the big business. So, but it's a great way to start the year. I mean, it's the 19th of January today. We are here at another conference last week in Switzerland, Davos this week. It feels like we're out of the gate strong with the agenda. Our teams are building and excited, and so I feel great about how the year's kicked off despite the noise and macro and obviously very challenging environment.
So obviously, you know, they're always feeling confident. Ripple never shows fear at all. No, none of their team members ever show fear. You know, they're going to focus on getting their core business right and continuing to grow that dramatically. And then they're going to focus on CBDCs, carbon credits, and making sure they don't get distracted. So we know that Exchange, man, this is the carbon credit initiative on the XRP ledger, the main one. Oh, is this actually... Hold on. We might have to actually look up here for that, okay? Exchange. Where did it go? Is the question. Exchange, where did it go? This is very interesting, folks, because I remember their website was down for maintenance, but are they here? Are they still here? Did they rebrand? I'm not sure why I can't find them right now, but Exchange was one of the ones. Was it called Exchange? What was that one? The carbon credit one on XRP. Let's type it in here. Carbon credit XRP. And yeah, right here. Okay, they are still there. I found it. That's my tweet. And that's Monica Long, actually, talking about the carbon credit solution on the XRP ledger. This is the woman who just got promoted to, you know, the president position. But here, Let's see if their website is back. Okay, their website is back. We might have to do a full breakdown on this. But this project is funded and supported by the UN, I believe, the United Nations, and they're building on the XRP ledger. Okay, and they've kind of disguised that. You know, they kind of like, where did it all go? Where did all the UN flaunting go on this? So who knows? Maybe they're not using it anymore. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. Yes, hand in hand with the UN development system. So the UN development system, and let's just do one of these. So they do not mention XRP anywhere on their site anymore, which is interesting. Let's check their actual Twitter here. And, you know, they're retweeting Ripple stuff. So, yes, it is happening on Ripple, developed by the UN.